What was I gonna say? Everybody. Well, yeah. Ku5ogrande. That's what this is. And we actually really need to get booging because we are already late for the next match. Let's hop on over to the game reveal screen and see who our GM is for the last match of the weekend. Oh my gosh, I recognize this. Yeah, we haven't actually had this game master choose the game yet, and he is pretty dang excited. Welcome in, NPC Lives. NPC, come join me for chat. I want to go ahead and talk about the game that you've got. NPC, hello.
Hey, how you doing?
Oh my gosh, doing great. I'm so excited to have you.
Yeah, it's been a while, you know. I've just been busy doing the moving and stuff, so...
Moving. That is always stressful for me, you know, but my favorite outlet is making people suffer, and I hope that's your favorite outlet too.
Yeah, I love making people suffer, and we have 4 new people in Ku5ogrande who have never played the game in Ku5ogrande, so, you know...
They've never really played a game here?
Apparently not.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I know. I could have gone evil, you know. But, you know, I wanted to be, you know, kind and stuff. Actually, probably not, depending on the game.
Yeah, because I know
because
a little
bit. You know me. I like my NES games, and I like games that are just way too hard for their own good. And, you know, I should change up my image. I really should.
I have a feeling you're not going to. What do we have today?
We have Boomerang Kid on the NES.
Okay, Boomerang Kid. Okay, this is Ku5ogrande, which, by the way, we did have the Codemasters developers earlier today before they were doing Codemasters work. So we're getting the latter half of their careers today. I hope you're excited.
Yeah, this is going to be something. I have played a little bit of all of these games. If I really wanted to be cruel, I would have given them Linus Spacehead and just let them have fun with level 2 for 50 minutes.
I mean, that probably would have happened. Wow, all 4 of them are new Ku5ogrande players. You're starting out kind of with some guns that, I don't know. I feel like this is fairly difficult and would frustrate quite a few people. But at the same time, like Linus Spacehead, I feel is probably the pinnacle of crap when it comes to Codemasters. Is this more reasonable?
Well, Cadus is saying this is worse than Linus Spacehead, and I mean Linus Spacehead I think is tougher than Boomerang Kid, but that's just me personally believing that. And keep in mind that nobody can trust my opinion on things.
Correct.
Because I game tested a game for Xandra, and I was loving it. And people would say, well, that must mean that it's a bad game.
Oh, you should PM me and tell me what game it is, because I'm really curious.
It's not bad, it's really not, but I'll PM you nonetheless.
Well, okay, so it's not going to show up in Ku5ogrande?
It might, you never know.
Wait, what? You say, oh, no, it's not a bad game, but we might have it, but it's not a bad game. Which way? Which way?
You'll find out.
Okay, I believe... go ahead.
Are they all ready?
Not quite. Not quite, but I do know who's doing audio because that has been asked, and we have an answer that Hootie is going to be giving us some sounds.
Alrighty.
I like him. He's an owl. That's all I know about him. Okay, owls are awesome. Okay.
I have an owl shirt. I like owls.
You have an owl shirt? Yeah. Oh, look at NPC over here showing his love of owls by having an owl. Did you ever build an owl sanctuary, NPC?
No, but in high school, I got to work with the special eagle sanctuary that was part of our school.
Well, eagles eat owls.
That's why eagles are superior.
Wow. Okay, so you don't love owls. Okay, I get it. I get it. Actually, NPC, I'm so glad that you're here today, though. It's been a long time without you. We've missed you. I know that you've been incredibly busy with moving. I wonder, is there anything that's more enjoyable that's going on in your life?
I'm basically, if I get back to streaming, what I'm trying to do is go through every Contra game known to man.
Okay.
And I was actually excited until I realized that there's like 7 versions of the original Contra. And I'm like, oh man, I need to play through all of those.
I mean, if they're all different, I suppose so.
They're all different to a point. Everyone is actually quite different.
Really? That's
yeah.
actually kind of surprising
the
for me.
The thing is that they're the same, but they're all different because of,
That's not helping NPC. They're the same but different. What's different?
I'm trying to think of the right way of saying it. Because I could say it in such a dumb way. But it's like, there's one
I'm not going to be me. I gotta be nice.
There's one on the MSX, there's one on DOS, there's one on Amstrad, then you have the arcade version. So it's like, like Amstrad and MSX, and you know that if you're going to try and translate Contra, it's going to look weird.
Yeah, I think I would agree with that. That would make it very difficult. Especially, those platforms are not made for scrolling at all.
And MXX actually has 10 more levels than any other version of Contra.
What? Are you serious?
Yeah, after you actually defeat like the final area of any other Contra, you have 10 more levels.
That's actually really cool.
No, it's not. You play the MSX version of Contra and see how bad it gets.
It's cool for me, bad for you.
Yes, it is.
Yeah. Oh, I'm actually really interested in seeing what those final levels are. Have you played those levels or just seen them?
I had a ROM that actually hacked the lives that you never lost lives. So yeah, I did. And then I got the proper form of the game and died plenty of times.
I mean, I can believe that. Contra, period, is not an easy game at all. I don't think I've ever beaten a Contra game.
Oh, Contra 1 is one of my favorite Contras.
Really?
Yeah, it's a game I can just sit back and casually play like over and over and over again and never get bored with it.
Okay, that's good to know.
And I also never speedrun it, so that's another reason why I like it still.
You never speedrun it, so you like it.
Yeah.
There you go, everybody. Key to a happy and long life. Never speedrun anything ever. It's not wrong. Oh, we get this music for 60 minutes? Cool. Actually, I speedrun games. And there are some games that I still genuinely love, so that was a lie. Go ahead and keep speedrunning.
I'll keep speedrunning the games that I want to speedrun. And then there's that Cybergenic Ranger game, whatever that thing is.
Oh my gosh. Oh, you know what? Are you gonna resubmit that?
No! I'm done with that game.
Resubmit it! Like, SGDQ has been delayed, but Cybergenic Ranger doesn't have to.
I'm going to submit Back to the Future like I should.
No! Submit Cybergenic Ranger! Por favor! Everybody, give him peer pressure.
It's not gonna
wait,
work.
It already happened? No, you didn't. Did you play Cybergenic Ranger? That's right, I didn't get to go because...
Yes.
Because Justin broke. Whatever.
By the way, do you see this video for the game? We need to refresh your stream.
Yeah, you probably need to refresh because I definitely see a kid with a boomerang who died.
Yeah, this is going to be fun.
Never mind, you don't have to run it again. It was at a GDQ, and for some reason my amnesia has gone away just now. I'm cured. Oh, I remember this game. The Dream Time. I've played a little bit of this.
Yeah, I've played more than I should of this game. So, yeah, one of the things you can notice is that you can't fall too far or else you'll die. So this is
yeah.
So this is a puzzle platformer game.
You don't even have to fall that far as well.
Yeah, you really don't. You just have to make a lot of good choices.
Yeah, well, you know, it's like a lot of old school Atari games because they often had falling mechanics like this where if you fell too far, you would die. No continues as well, so it's Codemasters. Nobody needs continues. Oh.
Yeah, nobody needs continues. Absolutely no.
We do have level 3.
They'll get to play the game over and over and over and over again.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sure that's what they want.
So, they need to collect the boomerangs in this. Is there... What are the main mechanics of this? Obviously, jumping is one of them.
Yeah, basically you have your jump, and then you have your boomerangs. You have to collect the boomerangs, and then the exit will open up.
Okay.
You can't fall too far or else you'll die, so you have to do... you have long jumps and short jumps. If you tap lightly, you'll do a short jump. What happened?
Zavane tried to fall down, but learned that was too high to survive. Honestly, you just have to try until you get the feeling for what is going to be too high.
Yeah, and basically, if you feel like it's going to be too high, the answer is yes.
Yes.
So, and also you can see that they're actually branching paths, and you can choose the levels if you want. Trevor did not do that. So I'm going to have to bug Trevor to not do that.
To not do what?
Well, the thing is, we want them to just hit start and not select a path.
Ah.
So, in order to make Kate's life a lot easier, he just needs to click on a path that's on default. And Trevor's now realizing that.
Dun-dun-dun. I didn't even notice the path. Okay.
Yeah, I noticed the path because I know what the path is supposed to be, because every path just makes you cry a little bit inside.
Yeah, I believe it. So they're always going to be going to the right path.
Yeah, the right path is the default path.
The reason I ask that is because it probably would be very easy to accidentally hit left when something pops up. So, yeah, making sure that they always go right. Just like platformers, they always go right.
Yeah.
No,
but it seems like Novasol's getting the hang of this game. Let's see if he can get this jump. Nope, he didn't get that jump. Oh, wait a sec, I'm a bit behind. But yeah, the kangaroo jump on that level is really tight, so you have to get like as far to the right of the ledge as you can. Because that kangaroo is a butt. Or it's a dingo, my bad. It's a dingo.
It's a dingo.
I don't know why it's a kangaroo. Yeah. Have you not seen the manual?
Just a second. I'm pulling it up right now. I've probably already seen...
Oh, it has some amazing lore. You should share
The dingo ate your baby. That's what I know about dingoes. They eat babies.
Well, that's actually part of the lore you should read.
Oh, yes! Is it really? Maybe this is what caused that lore. Ooh, okay. Let me go find it. Okay.
Yeah, I have a... You got it?
I've got it. I've got it. We've got Boomerang Kid. There's a story with this as well. Boomerang Kid was lost by his parents on a camping trip to the outback. Luckily, an Aborigines tribe found him and saved him from being a dingo's dinner. The Aborigines raised him as one of their own and taught him the ways of survival in the outback. Snapping alligators, hungry dingoes, and cute koalas, Boomerang Kid learned all about all the animals in the outback and studied their movements. He also learned to find his way around the treacherous terrain that was now his home. Now, the Boomerang Kid is older, so he wants to repay the Aborigines. So when their boomerang store is raided, he sets out to find them, vowing not to return until he has every single one. I decided I was going to try to move over to an Australian accent, and it didn't work.
Yeah. I'm not meaning to criticize that accent, but that really wasn't Australian.
It was Scottish. Okay, that's fine. The Boomerang store. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, the jerk store called. They're running out of you.
Aww. Another thing to also point out is at the bottom of the screen there's a timer. So you do have a short amount of time before the level just says, you're done.
Oh yeah, it's a little bit strict.
It actually is very strict. But I make no apologies for giving out this game.
Oh my gosh, the dingo is actually kind of cute. I approve.
Yeah, they actually did a good drawing of the dingo in the... There's a dingo and there's a kangaroo, so I guess there's a kangaroo.
So in the manual, Boomerang Kid looks a lot like Huckleberry Finn, and he has a pet dog. Do you ever see the pet dog in the game?
No, of course you don't see the pet dog.
I want to see the dog.
I'm sorry, Brissette, so there is no dog. Because if there was a dog, he'd probably be a hitbox too.
Yeah. Yeah, he probably would. It's really easy to die.
Yeah.
Oh no, Shark Fin Creek, I don't like it. Oh my gosh.
This is actually... Shark Fin Creek is funny because it's the level I accidentally found the warp in.
There's a warp there?
There are plenty of warps in this game. And if you just get on that first platform and just fall, it warps you to the next level.
Oh, I do not like Kangaroo Corner. Especially with the kangaroo that's stuck in the terrain. That one's scary.
Yeah, he has an interesting hitbox.
I'm like, oh, Hootie! Good try. That's death.
Wonder if any of these people are going to hate me after this.
Now, what's strange, if I remember this right, jumping up in the air actually does not change how far down you can fall. It's based off of your standing position, not your jump.
I believe that's correct.
Because of that, there are some jumps that look like they're going to be difficult. They'll have to figure out that they can still make those jumps despite it looking impossible due to the jump height. Hootie is doing it. Very nice.
Nova is in the castle area.
Ooh, scary. Why is there a castle in Australia? Were these common? Can anybody in Australia confirm the prevalence of castles?
I mean, that's something to really ask Australians, I guess. Because I don't know if there's any warps. I mean, any, castles in the Australian area. Oh, Nova fell for the trap of going for that one first.
Oh, no.
Because that bridge collapses.
I mean, of course it does. No! Oh my gosh, Novasol tried, and it was just the game being done right there.
Yeah, basically those guards, as long as they stand still, they are not a hitbox that kills you. Once they start moving, yep, they kill you.
Okay, boomerangs, blah, blah, blah. Apparently there are 10 different rooms for each world, but you only have to go through 6 in order to finish the world. They're starting with the Outback, then moving to the castles, and then the caves. That is the order. No continues. Just that.
It's all one go. And so I've given this my hour, and it just frustrated me because I would always get to the castle area and I would just die because I was being stupid.
Yeah.
And the castle and the cave areas have special mechanics to them, so I hope we get to talk about this when we see them.
Okay, let me just clarify for people who are asking why Boomerang Kid is not using the boomerangs. He has to return them to the store. How are they going to keep up the economy if you just let kangaroos steal all your boomerangs?
I'm sure that the economy will come back like a boomerang.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say maybe they'll change and You know, change to a different economic principle. You know, running your country on boomerangs is not the wisest idea for everyone. Oh! I love how the game waits for your sprite to fall all the way off the screen when you take damage. It's so good.
Yeah. I always wondered why they give you a game that, you know, specifically says that it's a Boomerang Kid, but yet you never get to use a boomerang. Always one of those sad parts that, you know, you never ever get to use that.
Yeah. I think I would agree. Maybe you... I also don't think it would be the most effective currency because you throw it, it just comes right back. At the very least, you know, you'd have to be a little bit more civil. Maybe hand it over. Oh my gosh.
That way you can guarantee that it's not gonna, you know. Have you actually tried to throw a boomerang before?
I think I have, and yeah, I have. I definitely have. I don't think it worked out very well.
No, I was about to say, I've tried throwing a boomerang and failed miserably, so I didn't know if I was the only one or if that boomerangs were all defective.
Well, it's just the normal boomerang isn't made to come back, you know? It was meant for hunting, but later on, at least this is from what I understand, later on it did become something that was more of a toy than necessarily a hunting item. So, yeah, they're like guns for us.
I'm not trying to imagine a gun boomerang.
Ooh. You know, I've either thrown a boomerang or just watched an episode of Survivor where they threw boomerangs, and I honestly can't remember which one.
That's the difference.
Like, it feels like I threw it, but it might have just been them competing for immunity.
Yeah, I mean, I can't talk about that. I've never watched Survivor in my life.
I love Survivor. It's the only, like, reality competitive show I'll watch because it's more about the ways that you can get people to do what you want and figuring out how to stay in the game. There's a lot more strategy than pretty much any other reality TV show out there, and the strategy is what's cool. And it's real-time strategy, you know? Freaking Dota.
Yeah, I'm not gonna talk about that. I don't play Dota, and I don't watch Survivor, and I don't do anything.
You don't do anything. You just move.
Yeah.
You move to a new house. That's all you do with your life.
I'm sorry that we don't have anything in common, Percent Chef.
Oh, geez, yeah. It's a shame. Nah, you're an awesome dude. Honestly, I am a little bit interested, though. If you don't watch Survivor and you don't throw boomerangs, what do you do outside of bad video games?
That's a good question, and one day I'll figure that out. I guess it's play Cybergenic Ranger. That's what
No, that's a bad game.
I know, but it's all my life for Essentia. You need to save me. Get me away from this place and Cybergenic Ranger.
What the crap? Okay, look, I'm looking for a little bit of the history of boomerangs right now, and guess what? I search for boomerang. All it does is pull up the cable network. I don't want that. Weapon. There, boomerang weapon. If you search boomerang weapon, boomerang shows up. Thank you, Google. Okay. Yeah, the thing is, basically, the biggest thing is that it's supposed to spin. A returning one is designed to return.
Yay.
Thanks,
And now
Wikipedia.
I was about to say, but now we're getting the informative history.
Yeah, I'm glad that I'm learning. If it's called a returning boomerang, it returns. That's why it's called returning boomerang.
Oh, poor Ziv just learned that. Don't go across the pit.
I mean, everybody's gonna have to learn that someday, you know?
Just like reading the Alf book.
Oh, good old Alf book. It's so good.
I hate that Alf book so much. What did that Alf book do to me? Okay, is Hootie gonna fall for the trap?
Hootie? Yep.
Yep.
Oh, baby cakes. That's what I like to see. Death. Game over. Everybody cry. So what I'm seeing is that with boomerangs, essentially they're meant to float straight and hit the target. Valaris, I guess it looks like Valaris, like the Valaris games that we have seen. But they are, let me see, they're in many shapes and sizes. History of the Valeri is rooted in ancient times, and evidences can be found in some literature. The usual form consists of two limbs set in an angle. One is thin and tapering, while the other is rounded and used as a handle. Valeris are usually made of iron, which is melted and poured into molds, although some may have wooden limbs tipped with iron. Alternatively, the limbs may have lethally sharpened edges. Special daggers are known as katari, double-edged and razor-sharp, may be attached to some of those. It looks like that essentially is the oldest version of the boomerang. One with a sharpened edged, or specifically tapery, or let's see, made out of iron. Some may have limbs tipped with iron. So wooden or iron, that is basically what they were.
Now I feel like we're doing a PBS program right now.
Oh, yeah.
About the history of the boomerang.
So, I mean, yeah, if they're used for hunting or for war, it makes sense to have a very cutting part, or at the least, with the iron ones, it's probably going to be very heavy and probably hurt.
Probably hurt.
I mean, if it's made out of iron and it cuts, you know, whatever part hits you is going to hurt.
I'm just like,
stop laughing at me.
Probably going to hurt.
I mean, I've never been hit by a boomerang, except maybe I have if I'm not just imagining Survivor. And I imagine if I've ever thrown a boomerang, it probably hit my arm, and I was like, ow.
I'm trying to think of any video games that have boomerangs as weapons, because I'm sure there are. I just can't think of them right now. But I mean, I'm just also jamming out to this lovely music. Isn't it great?
It's not bad, but, you know, it's Codemasters. They generally did music for, I believe, Commodore 64, other consoles first, and because of that, they just stuck with sort of the arpeggio style that you've got in this music.
Yeah, I can guess it, but I mean, Codemasters all really just sounded the same, and I just always wished for a little bit of variety in their music. But one thing you can definitely say is that you can definitely recognize a Codemasters tune.
Yeah.
For worse. I'm not saying for better or for worse, because there is no point in history where it's for better that you know a Ku5ogrande soundtrack.
Uh-huh.
It is nice to see Ziv taking advantage of the warp in that level. That saves just enough time so that you can do other stuff. But mostly die.
We are 20 minutes into this game, and just look, this music actually, I could deal with this for a long time. It's fine. It's absolutely fine.
Well, I think we've also spent a lot of our time listening to other bad music, so stuff like this doesn't truly bug us. We've played enough bad games to have to deal with, the worst that sound chips have to offer.
Aha. So, just so everybody knows, this was developed by Codemasters. Obviously, it wasn't an official release for the NES. It was one of those janky carts that everybody enjoys. It all came together in a 4-in-1 cart, along with Linus Spacehead and Treasure Island Dizzy, or at least one of the Dizzy games. Codemasters definitely worked on a lot of games. Apparently, they're still working on a lot of games. Have you played any of the other 3 games on this cart? Yes, I think I've at least tried all of them. Although Robin Hood, I think I've played the least. Yeah, I do see it. Like, they had Super Robin Hood on this cart. Oh my gosh. Ooh, they made a game called G-Man, as opposed to Low G-Man.
Low G-Man.
Just the normal G-Man. Okay. They also made Super G-Man. I'm sorry.
What?
Yeah.
What? I need to look that up now.
There's Super G-Man and normal G-Man. Yeah, from what I can see, they have been working on Dirt. That's the latest that I've seen in their list of games right now. At least they found their niche. Their niche.
Is that what you want, though, in your life?
I mean, if it's that rather than Treasure Island Dizzy, yeah.
I like the Dizzy games.
I don't know.
I mean, granted, I've only beaten one of them, but it's never really bothered me.
How about this game, Rockstar Ate My Hamster? That sounds like a high-quality video game.
What? Who's coming up with this stuff?
Well, Codemasters is coming up with this stuff. That's their game.
I see that on the C64. What in the frig is this game?
It's Rockstar Ate My Hamster. It's about eating a guy who ate a hamster, I guess. I don't know.
I'm just looking this up right now, and it's just, I have no words for this. It's like you have C64 graphics of Michael Jackson, I assume Madonna, Stevie Wonder, and some blonde person. It's just, I guess you're trying to figure out which Rockstar ate a hamster? ?
Apparently it's a management game.
It's a management game.
That's what they're saying. Actually, it's probably a comedic management game where you have to manage a band and keep them from eating hamsters. Or wait, you run a tabloid? I'm getting multiple. I don't know. Everybody, you can go find out for yourself by playing it. This company also made games like Prince Clumsy, Little Puff in Dragonland. Okay, that's totally not stolen from anybody. Yeah. CJ's Elephant Antics.
Hey, I like that game.
We've
had that before.
I'm not really a big fan of that game, personally. Oh my gosh, yeah.
Neither is Justin.
He doesn't like it either, probably.
Well, that's because I gave it to him.
But they also made Micro Machines.
That one is actually the legit best.
Yeah,
that one is fun.
I think it actually is pretty legit. Like, honestly, they have a lot of good games mixed in with this tidal wave of crap. Like, they've made a lot of games, and honestly, the developers, had to know when an idea was good, and it's probably because of the success of their driving games that they stuck with it, because they actually found what they could do well.
Yeah, I think there's actually a sequel to CJ's Elephant Antics. I should check that out.
CJ Elephant Fugitive for the Game Gear.
Yeah, we never hear about that. I wonder why.
We never hear about that. People just aren't talking about CJ anymore these days.
Yeah, you always wonder what happened to the old boy.
Where did the elephant go? You thought that with such a large body, he would leave a larger footprint. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I'm really hoping they can get to the caves. It's just like, usually, with this kind of game, you, well, you're not going to actually be getting any further. You're going to be destroying all your platforms.
Oh, yeah. Like, ooh, sorry, I just found something really exciting because this company also made American Idol for the Game Boy Advance.
Oh my goodness.
And
gracious.
I think I'm just complete. I need to play this now. I absolutely have to play American Idol.
Have you never played American Idol on the Game Boy Advance?
No, have you?
Yes, I have. And
that's
yes,
really specific.
You need to play it.
Apparently, they also made the PlayStation 2 and Windows versions.
Okay, all I'm going to say about the Game Boy Advance version is don't play it the right way. So what I mean by that is that
no, don't spoil. I'll
okay.
go ahead. I'll go ahead and learn. Okay, don't play it the right way. That's all I need to know.
Don't play it the right way. It makes it 10 times better. That's all I'm going to say.
That's pretty exciting. I'm not going to lie. Oh, but yeah, the company really appears to have gotten their stride with the various Micro Machines games. They made the one for the DS. They've made the Italian Job Racing game, which I'm not sure it was any good, but they made that. Fury, a role-playing RPG for Windows. Like, they had a huge redemption arc, I think. Yeah, we have 3 of the 4 players currently at the castle, and I guess Trevor also made it to the castle at one point, getting to level 8 and being fooled by the bridge, because that's just what happens.
Yeah, so there's a specific thing with level 8, which is Dr. Jekyll's lab.
Uh-oh.
The game introduces switches in the dungeon levels. And so what switches will do is that they'll either create platforms or take platforms away. And so you generally have to hit all the switches in the level in order to progress and beat the level.
Gotcha. I'm a little bit scared by these guards, not gonna lie. Like, they kill you, right?
Yeah, they kill you if they move.
Do you know when they're gonna move?
It's just on a timer.
Hootie, getting to the next level. To level 9, we've got the treadmills. Gotta lose some weight, Boomerang Kid. Well, dying is another way to lose weight, so that counts.
Good to know. But yeah, these jumps are generally difficult to make. Also, we have treadmills, too.
Oh, yeah. I just can't imagine that there's anything good that comes with treadmills. Why is there a finger that comes out of a box and points at you? What is that?
Because it's just... you can just associate it as Thing from Addams Family.
Okay, and it kills you, right?
Yeah, it kills you.
Okay.
Everything in this game will kill you eventually.
That was so nihilistic of you.
The general way is just, go from left to right, hit the switch to the left, and just,
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, it's just, this is a game that I felt, it would definitely be hard, but at least they could get back to the place that they needed to be relatively quickly.
So I do want people to know that the person who did the music for this game, even if it's grating on your nerves, they went on to do the music for, it looks like the classic Roller Coaster Tycoon, probably the original as well. Let's see. Yeah, various Tycoon games is what they did. Various Alien Breed games, I don't know. Sonic and Sega All-Stars Racing. They went on to do that. The music for Grid, for Need for Speed Undercover. Like, they did a lot of stuff here. And actually ended up having a long and successful career. That's awesome, and I love it.
It's always nice to know that even though some people can work on bad games, that it just never defined them.
It is Alistair Bramble, as chat said. Correct. There was a dangerous question. I'm going to go ahead and direct that to you, NPC. Would you rather play this or CJ?
Oh, CJ every day.
I think so too, yeah.
It's not that I'm saying that I don't enjoy this as much as CJ. It's just that I like playing as an elephant and shooting peanuts at enemies.
Okay.
That's just my personal opinion.
Personally, I like being an elephant. You could go stomp it. No one's gonna stop you. Because you're so big. I'm an elephant.
Oh, come on.
Stomp.
Would you rather be a Boomerang Kid or an elephant?
Would I rather be an animal that has 4 knees and can't jump? Or would I rather be an elephant? I mean, Boomerang Kid.
Sorry, versus you. I wonder which one. I don't know which.
I think I would go with CJ, honestly. I gotta be honest there. Like, because this, unfortunately, like, never mind, I really don't know. Which one's shorter?
This one is shorter.
Okay, I'm going with this.
Yeah, the task is just under 5 minutes of this game.
Oh, perfect.
Because there's a ton of warps if you know where to find them.
Perfect.
Sadly,
well, there's my answer. CJ just has a dumb elephant that dies to everything. This just has a dumb Boomerang Kid who's trying to reinforce capitalism and then warps to the end of the game. He's the hero in my heart.
It looks like Hootie is actually getting this level down a bit. So let's see if Hootie will complete the level.
There was a Chicken Run video game? There was
Maybe.
a Chicken Run video game? I'm sorry, I'm looking at Alistair's history here. They
What?
did the music for the Chicken Run, the video game.
Huh, interesting.
The same person who did the music for this.
I'm sorry for Hootie. Hootie was just rushed through the end of that level and sadly just couldn't do it.
It happens to the best of us, you know?
Because you have to wonder what people are thinking at this point. Other than, killing the game master that gave them this game.
Oh no, if it's Game Boy Color, I have to try it because Game Boy Color games are the worst. Like, I don't know. If you see that there's a port to the Game Boy Color, then it's either going to be surprisingly good or absolutely abysmal, and I'm excited. I gotta do some exploration.
Yeah, Game Boy Color is just notorious for just being a bunch of shovelware stuff.
So let me give you a little bit of a rundown. We're getting a question in chat. How far how can you tell how far somebody is? Honestly, the biggest thing is based off of the names of the levels at the bottom or the areas that they're in. The castle comes after the outdoorsy, happy little area. Castle is definitely ahead of those. However, we are judging based off of the most progress made in a single run, not where they end at the hour. So we have seen Trevor Blade, for example, make it to this level before, but promptly die. I don't know if Trevor Blade has beaten this level before.
Yeah, I don't know, but Novasol's almost ready to beat the level, so let's see if they do so.
So why
Yes, Novasol is finally onto the Tower of London and is now in the lead.
The Tower of London?
Yeah.
In Australia?
Yeah.
They took...
Did you not know that? Did you not know that's where the Tower of London is?
I'm relatively sure that's incorrect, okay? Gotta be honest here.
So this introduces a new mechanic in that, oh, you grab the boomerang. Oh, that's not the last boomerang. So it has a boomerang. After you grab it, it'll locate a new boomerang somewhere in the stage, and you have to go grab that one.
Okay, I'm looking.
And, oh, here we go! The house that came to life. And now we get walking chairs that kill you.
Okay. Sorry, I'm trying to read a little bit about the Tower of London. It's important. It's lore.
You don't know. He could be traveling all over the world to find these boomerangs. I mean, sure, it's not the most cost-effective way.
Hey, you want to know where it's located?
Where?
London. Yeah. Look, the Tower of London is in London.
I don't believe you.
Sorry, but I'm using my friendly little reliable source called Google.com.
Well, Google's been wrong before.
Yeah, about what? Name
Everything.
one thing. Name one thing.
I don't know, but I don't know what's happening to this music. Something just sounded wrong. Okay, now it's back to normal.
Oh, let me go see other uses. Disambiguation. Okay, so apparently, there is London Tower, a mountain in Denali National Park, Tower of London Range in Canada. Okay. Yeah.
Oh no! I'm sorry, Hootie. He just realized that the platform goes in and out, and it has to stay in, or else all will kill him.
It happens to the best of us. Honestly, though, the game is short enough that they could get caught up just enough. They can definitely get caught up and back to where they were before. Wouldn't be a surprise at all. Okay, how about this? There was a novel called The Tower of London. There's a song, Towers of London. And there was a band called Towers of London.
Is it an Australian band?
Let me see. No, English punk rock. Yeah. That's like the opposite of Australia. Like, if there were Australian punk rock, I need to hear this, because that would be amazing.
So if anybody out there knows where you can find some Australian punk rock, please let us know. We'd gladly like to hear it. Eventually.
Yeah, I'm really gonna do my best to not sing what I imagine that would sound like, because it would probably end up using way too many Australian stereotypes to justify having on this channel.
First off, it's gonna sound Scottish if you're gonna do it.
Oi!
Told you. Now I feel like we need to do a band that just is just destroys all the attempts of trying to do an Australian accent.
Oh my gosh, no. I would end up with every accent. That's the problem. It would be very sweary. Actually, I think it's punk in Australia to not swear. To say things like shoot and dang. You know, because everybody in Australia is swearing, so if you don't swear, that's punk.
See, now I'm curious if you are stereotyping.
Ow. Well, you may never know. Hootie is back to the castle. Looks like Zivane is also there. I think Zivane will be able to beat it this time. It's not an extremely difficult level. You just gotta do it. You know, make sure that the guard doesn't touch you. Make sure you don't die. Make sure the queen is okay with it. Or the lord of the castle.
Yeah, like I said, it just takes a few tries. And also, if you press pause, you can't look at the screen. It only shows like switches and the boomerang.
Really?
So, yeah, they don't want you to have any unfair advantages.
Oh, Zivane! I love it. Death is pretty exciting when you're watching Ku5ogrande.
Yeah, I will say that Dr. Jekyll's lab is just not fair whatsoever, and you have to take it slowly.
Yeah, he's really trying to rush.
It's like, I know there's a timer, and you're like, you try and do it with the timer, and I'm like, I have, it's just a pain in the butt.
Oh, if anybody is from Australia here, can you tell us if there are any castles?
Oh, Hootie's in the Tower of London now.
Oh, Zivane, no! Yeah, Hootie is making a lot of progress right now. And dying. That's okay, extra life. You can die as long as you have extra lives, okay? Just remember that, everybody. As it turns out, extra lives are not a feature in human 1 point whatever the crap we are.
Yeah, I can't remember what the stipulation to get an extra life in this game is.
You gotta sacrifice.
You gotta sacrifice.
Gotta sacrifice. Oh, Hootie.
You gotta burn those boomerangs that you collect.
Wait, is there a die button?
Yeah, what you do is you, I think you hold select and it'll brush the timer out.
Oh, I love that.
Well, the thing is that you can get stuck in this game, so...
Yeah, I imagine.
So they put that in there so you can kill yourself.
Hey, Novasol, everybody be sure to watch Novasol because they're getting another attempt. Well, yeah, that's not what you're supposed to do. Not the right way to get through the level. But, you know. I love the impatience. You just gotta wait. You just gotta wait.
Yeah.
See, when you don't know how far the platform goes yet, you gotta wait and see the full cycle, you know? It's better than going back to the beginning of the game.
Yeah. And you do have a little bit of time, but you still have to, you know, try not to push it.
What are we pushing?
I don't know, but I believe we're supposed to push it real good.
Ah, okay. Push it good, everybody. I'm not cursing anybody, chat. Okay? Curses don't exist. And if so, why would I do a dumb curse like that? Like, you could totally turn somebody to stone. That's a cool curse. To lose at Boomerang Kid? Dumb curse. Okay?
I would make a better curse than that. No offense.
Yeah, same. I would get inventive. Maybe I'd make your nose to remind people of their most traumatic nightmare. I don't know. Like, see, even that is better than cursing people to die while playing this game.
You could curse somebody to have alien blood.
Ooh. It's just like normal blood.
Except it burns metal.
Wait, what?
I'm thinking about the aliens in Alien.
Except it corrodes metal?
Yeah, you know how it's like acidic blood?
Like, I don't think that would necessarily be a bad thing. That could have practical purposes. Hey, you know, oh, you got locked up in prison. Well, guess what? Oh, I accidentally cut my finger. I'm out. See? Somebody shoots me with a bullet. Bullet dissolves immediately. No impact on the organs because it touched my blood.
Do you think it burns that quickly?
I don't know. It's been a while since I've seen the movies.
Have you conducted tests at your personal lab about this?
No. I told you I don't have alien blood. I'm not cursed like that, okay? And that curse doesn't even exist.
Starting to not believe you, Bracentia.
You're starting to not believe that curses don't exist? Well, that's a mistake. Hey, everybody, guess who's gullible? Oh, oh no, Sylvain! I don't know if they know that there's the spinning boomerang at the top.
Yeah, that's the question. It's like really hard to see, but it's there.
I mean, it spins. You just gotta go a little bit slow. Do not rush.
They all are at that point.
No!
No!
Oh, honestly, they have probably 2 good attempts ahead of them. Now, what I like is the Goosebumps book, Monster Blood, okay? All of the Monster Blood books are so good.
That takes me back a bit.
And that is a curse I can get behind. So much blood. So much monster blood. I don't really remember what happens, except that there was a lot of it. A lot of blood. But it wasn't gross because it was monster blood, you know? Monster blood's just kind of cool.
So if you want to be cool, kids, go get you some Monster Blood.
Yeah! Go get a gallon down at the Monster Blood store.
What was Monster Blood even about? I can't remember.
Well, did you read the title? Because it's
Blood?
about Monster Blood. Okay.
Finally. I am going to look up Monster Blood because
I'm looking it up as well. So, basically, it resembles the weird slime toys that all of the kids loved. It's just slime, and then, essentially, it's just cool to the touch, glowing, stretchy, and bouncy, but then it starts getting warm and sticky, and then, apparently a dog eats it and gets big, and then the blood gets bigger and eats a lot of stuff and a lot of people, and then it's all because of a witch named Sarah Beth. What a crappy witch name. Could have, like, Hazel's a better witch name. Sarah Beth.
Oh, poor Nova. They went the wrong way. I'm just trying to remember the entire path of it.
You know, that is rough, but... Oh my gosh, I still feel like it's anybody's game.
It really is anybody's game. Everybody has gotten to Dr. Jekyll's lab. It's just that Nova was able to get past the Tower of London. And Hootie, I definitely remember Hootie getting to Tower of London. But, yeah, Nova's gotten past that. I don't remember Zavane and Trevor. Oh, Nova's level 11, Hootie level 10.
Do, 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 do. Yeah, anyways. You know, I've always thought about reading some books on streams. I might have to read the Goosebumps books. Those would be fun. Have, like, a set day to do reading streams and just chill with some of the old books. Monster Blood and I think The Wayside School would be good books. Anyway, sorry. I'm getting distracted because we've got a match here, and this is what's most important. More important than Monster Blood.
So you say. But yeah, I've just really seen everybody do Jekyll, and I'm just like, come on, you can just go a little bit further in this. I know you can.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Like, they'll... Just gotta take it a little bit slow. We are starting to get to the end, but that doesn't mean you have to go fast. You have to get past where you made it to before. And if you don't manage to do that, then that's where it becomes a problem. Just do better than you did the last attempt. Yeah.
Yeah, and Hootie's taking it easy, seeing how far the platform goes.
It's a very smart idea. You do not want to jump and die. Especially since you have... Oh, Hootie! Oh my gosh.
Well,
it was so close. That would have worked.
Yeah, but they're at a point of no return, so... They know what to do now.
Let's talk about jump buffering. What happens if you just hold jump in this game?
You jump, but you don't continually jump.
You do in Linus Spacehead, though.
Oh, interesting. Yeah, that's true.
Are you sure that you don't automatically jump in this?
Oh, Zavane's in the Tower of London now.
He's not sure, everybody.
I'm sorry, I don't remember.
Yeah, Hody. I can't say any names anymore. I'm
Hody,
broken.
Hody, Hody, ho.
Hody, Hody, Hody. As a Hody Toddy. Yeah, the thing is, with a lot of games, especially Codemasters, they were a little bit notorious for at least having a jump buffer that felt awkward, in that if you were holding jump when you landed, you would jump immediately. Definitely happened on Linus Spacehead.
This does not have that same problem.
Oh, are you trying that?
No, I'm just remembering it.
Wow.
Because, no, the thing is that I remember how janky Linus Spacehead feels, and this game doesn't feel that.
Okay.
When you jump, you're not going to just keep jumping. I never had that issue.
We need somebody to hurry and test. NPC, don't trust memory. Memories are wrong all the time. The memory about the aliens abducting you? Lies. Put there by the government. Okay? The memories of winning Ku5ogrande? Lies. Put there by me.
I didn't win Ku5ogrande?
Well, I mean, sure you did.
I didn't beat Andy?
I mean, you... sure you did.
Did I even attend AGDQ and play some of the sedan?
People did ask if you got a Ku5ogrande trophy.
Oh yeah, I still have it.
Are you sure it's a Ku5ogrande trophy and doesn't say chili on the top?
It has Ku5ogrande underneath the chili.
Well, you could have put that there yourself and forgot. Maybe you just bought a chili trophy on eBay, and then you changed, the plaque.
I don't know. Maybe you could have possibly, done the same thing with a bicycle trophy.
Oh, I think that was tennis. Wait, no, shut up. I did nothing. I did nothing of the sort. By the way, everybody, this is called gaslighting. Don't do it ever seriously because it is very rude. Oh, Nova has the boomerang. Oh my gosh. Nova, are you good? Okay, just gotta get this other boomerang. Both
Yeah, the
boomerangs
issue Nova
collected.
Nova is trying to make that one jump, and while it's
That-
possible, it's too tight. He needs to go to the conveyors.
It's
instead.
possible?
He did it one time,
Oh. Okay,
but
I missed
mean,
that.
the other way is 100% safer.
Just wait. Take your time, as they say in Persona. We're getting a lot of Persona stuff today. Persona 5, take your time. Persona 5, Steel Hearts. No, I think Nova thinks this is the way you're supposed to go.
Yeah, that's what Kata said. Nova did it the first time, and it shouldn't have worked.
Yeah.
But here we go with Hootie.
Hootie could possibly pass Nova. Just go a little bit slower. That's my recommendation. If you are caught up to where you were before, and there's a high chance of getting game over, you do not want that.
Okay, Hootie's got a boomerang.
Oh, but the sync for those platforms.
Oh, but he doesn't see. They
No!
don't see the other. Yeah, they just saw the boomerang on the other side.
No! Well, in that case, who do you believe would be considered in the lead at this point?
Well, Hootie grabbed the boomerang, so I believe they're in the lead.
Did Hootie grab both of the boomerangs?
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, if so, Nova would
Nova
be
got to the
considered in
stage after it
But Nova also grabbed both boomerangs.
and beat that stage.
Oh, yeah, I guess
It's
so.
just that
I don't
Nova
know.
got to the stage after it and lasted 1 second because he touched a chair that moved.
Zivane, by the way, is currently making a good push right here. If Zivane, that name is really hard to say, doesn't fall to their death, then that would be good.
Yeah, I know. Zivane just needs to get the timing just right on that.
Honestly,
And there's that platform right under there. They can fall on that and do it a bit safer.
Trevor could also catch up. We need to see what Trevor can do for the end of this. And, Trevor going for the high-up boomerang, unfortunately has been struggling with this one. I think getting impatient. And that is a game over. I think Trevor is out of it. Let's see what Zivane is able to do.
Yeah, this is going to be Zivane's last attempt at this.
I believe so. No! Oh, and jump right into the gargoyle. That is it for Zivane. Honestly, though, I think let's go ahead and keep watching because Hootie, this game is not very long. I'm not sure what it, like, if they'll be able to get caught back up, but I'm going to let them do the push and see if they can.
Yeah, I mean, the game is so quick that you can just try to get back to the place really quickly.
Yeah, really, especially the early stages, once you know what you're doing, you're just going to blast through them. Hey, Novasol, back to the castle. No!
Yeah,
Hootie! Hootie got greedy.
Yeah, Hootie's just thinking, there's less than 5 minutes, we need to rush.
And that's right, because we've got 1 minute left. This is really... Oh, my gosh. I don't think there's time now for Hootie.
No.
Oh, that's sad. It's pretty locked in. Let's go ahead and keep going, though. It looks like the kangaroo sprite has a gun. No, Hootie!
This isn't Kung Fu.
It's, oh my gosh, it actually does loosely take from Waltzing Matilda. I'm very upset that I realized that. Very, very loosely. Okay, I'm turning the music off right now. Because I can't deal with that. I can't deal with that, that knowledge. Okay, that knowledge is way, way illegal. Okay, illegal in every single country on this planet. But that's time, everybody. We are officially done. Oh my gosh. That was really stressful.
Yeah.
But, as
really
it turns out,
close.
yeah, Novasalt took the victory here. Hootie second, Zivane third, and Trevor coming in fourth. It looks like some people actually enjoyed this.
You're not supposed to! I gotta give a worse game next time.
You gotta give a worse game. What could possibly in this world be worse? Well, hello there, Novasalt.
Hello, bro, Sentia.
Let me turn you up a little bit on my end, and you should be good now. So, yeah, congratulations on your victory today. You managed to make a good amount of progress. Honestly, I think you were one room ahead of pretty much everybody else.
Let me guess, it was that pixel perfect jump I made completely on instinct.
Yep.
Yeah.
I was shocked that you made that.
You don't have to go that way. That's
That's
not...
not the intended route.
Okay, see, I play a lot of platformers, and a lot of them have really bad design, and when I look at those, my first thought tends to be, what if I just don't?
What if you just don't?
Yeah, like, I saw what they wanted me to do, and I thought, no, I'm not doing that.
Play the way the game's intended to be played.
Yeah, that's for suckers.
Yeah, only losers play the game right. Oh my gosh, but seriously, making that jump is what got you that victory. Still, I think even in that case, you collected both of the boomerangs in the level. I'm not sure if you collected them before everybody else. I think you did. So you did get to that level after Hootie, though. So Hootie definitely had a pretty strong run going on at that time. Yeah, so what are your thoughts about the game?
I actually kind of enjoyed it. You know, I got into it by the end, and at the end I'd actually figured out how to make that jump, so I thought, please let there be 1 minute left, because I will make that jump this time.
Oh, you were so close.
Yeah.
Yeah, but honestly, you know, I think that especially at the end or towards the end of matches, people start putting on those blinders and just thinking, I gotta do it the way that I did it before. That worked. It's gotta work again. And if you would have taken those off, you could have possibly found the other intended method and gotten through it. You know,
Well, I did attempt the other method once, and I thought, no, this isn't for me. I'd rather go the other way.
Nope, I'm too cool for this.
No.
I love it. Oh, that's brilliant. Yeah, honestly, playing this and watching this, I actually think that it's probably better than the other games on the cart. Gonna be honest. Codemasters.
I have not played the other games on the cart.
Oh, you should try Line of Spacehead at least, okay?
Oh, I'm sure. I'm sure I will.
Oh, you're gonna hate it. I hate it so much.
Line of Spacehead is the worst.
It's so
you have
bad.
no idea.
Yeah, and I really...
This has come from somebody that plays a ton of bad video games.
Yeah.
And Line of Spacehead is one of the worst platformers. And it probably, if you like playing platformers the way they're not supposed to be played, then that might be up your alley a little bit.
I'll give it a shot after this, then. I got nothing else to do tonight.
Okay, yeah, go for it.
Enjoy level 2.
Bye.
I'm just saying that right now.
By the way, do you have anything fun that you're streaming or that people should know about these days about you?
Well, I haven't been able to stream much lately, but lately I tend to either stream retro stuff or lately Doom, and I'm hoping to do Half-Life Alyx sometime this week.
Oh,
So
I want to
new
do
stuff.
that. I want to do Half-Life Alyx. We've got VR here. I want to pay $60? It's a lot of money. I don't know.
Gave it to me, so.
Government stimulus. No.
What is this money thing you talk of?
I don't know.
Oh, yeah. Honestly, though, thank you so much. Everybody should go check out the people who streamed. The names that were up on on the stream are their Twitch channels. Feel free to go follow them. And honestly, it's just good to support the community and throw out the love. Thank you so much, Novasol. And NPC, thank you for choosing this game. Also, big shout out to the people
for having me.
Oh, yeah. Oh, baby. Thank you to everybody who followed and who subscribed during this. You're the ones who are making it possible for me to do this on the regular. Oh, seriously, it's being incredibly helpful. For now, let's go ahead and go raid somebody, and then call it the end of this stream because, we've all had enough of Codemasters. I mean, no, it's true though. Oh wait, Nova, are you gonna keep streaming then?
I'm gonna try Linus Spacehead, see how I feel about it.
Okay. We'll go ahead and raid you then. Might as well. If you're gonna keep going. Yeah. Did we have a good raid message for raiding you?
I don't know. Is there any good raid stuff happening?
Just go blah, like Hank of the Hill. Okay. Go yell blah at Novasol. You will appreciate that. Okay, everybody, take care, and I will see you hopefully later this week during the week. Until next time, goodbye!
Adios!
Bye.